Welcome to a live stream of the new class in Path of Exile 2. Again, this game is early access. I'm level 17 actually. I actually just hit level 17, so please forgive me for the title and thumbnail mistake of saying level 16, but it's a 16 plus, so it's okay, yeah. We just got to Act 2. I actually did defeat Count Gianor on only 2 attempts at level 16, so that was cool. And now we are headed to where? The quarry. And we're going to start Act 2. So I did defeat Wrathbreaker, the hyena boss, already, but have not really done much else. As soon as I got to Act 2, I did buy a new spear. So we should be doing some damage, but my main gameplay loop seems to be leap in, use a little cyclone thingy, Whirling Slash. We're going to spam Whirling Slash a lot. And the thing about Whirling Slash is it actually, you stay in it until you leave it. Like, it just lasts forever until you leave it. Or you detonate it, so to speak, with your twisters. So I just wanted to demonstrate that, and then now I'll show you the twisters. And every time I throw a twister, I've got it modified to throw out 2. And every time I throw out a twister and it hits one of these swirls that exist, it splits again. So when I'm on screen with a whole bunch of monsters, you'll see we'll do a swirling slash, spam tornado, swirling slash, spam tornado. It's basically Q, E, repeat, and then the whole screen fills with tornadoes. And the tornadoes are also blinding, and they're also counted as projectiles. So the Huntress gets a benefit from mixing melee and projectile abilities. So I don't really feel like being a spear thrower, but I do love the tornadoes. I loved that in Diablo 2 even, when the naturalist druid could spam twisters to cover the whole map. That was one of my favorite builds ever, actually. One of the highest characters I ever got leveled was elemental druid. So it's kind of funny that the Huntress, I was not expecting to be a twister spammer at all, but it feels very, very similar to that from back in the day. Just to keep in mind, I am just a casual player, very much enjoying my time with the game. I did level a monk up to like 80 when the Path of Exile 2 first came out, and I have set it down for a couple of months now, but I'm very excited to get back in and see what they've added, what they've changed, etc. I never did get into the super full endgame. I ran maps, you know, up to like tier 4 or 5, so just some reference. Lark Schwag, what's up? Happy weekend. Good to see ya. I still think it's crazy that you show up so often. I'm very appreciative of having someone to chat to, even if it's just one person half paying attention, yeah? But I'll rant, man. That's the craziest thing, I think, about my many, many years of working in radio and streaming and stuff like that. I started radio in 2003. That's, like, weird to think about now, this many years later. I commentated StarCraft every day for thousands of people 13 years ago. Like, that's so long ago. And now I'm happy to get one person to just chat about a video game with. It's kind of crazy to me, but I'm still uploading, and the channel's doing really well. Monster Hunter Wilds was a big boon to the channel. Getting subscribers, getting lots of views, lots of watch hours, so it feels really good gaming this year. And I'm just going to keep uploading and streaming and, you know, try to make it a livable source of income. I've had it happen before, so it's not the craziest thing in the world, but man, is it a grind. Path of Exile 2, though, this Huntress class, I really like the blind mechanic. I really like the twisters. You'll see how powerful these twisters are when you get into narrow spaces like this.
Our people have lived in the shadows of the dunes for too long. Countless generations have been forgotten, will be forgotten. We are not Faradin. We are Maraketh. And if we were
So the combo I haven't shown yet basically is I have a freezing spear as well, and like a multi-thrust bleed that we'll see against elites and bosses. I'll probably have to dish those out. And I've just got the freeze to be, you know, a pin down mechanic, sort of, so I've added frost buildup to it as much as I possibly can. That's pretty much the only reason I have it, is to freeze bosses, and it works really well. I would like to get some kind of ability that puts frost patches on the ground, because these twisters will actually pick up elements. If they cross over fire or ice, they will actually turn into fire or ice tornadoes. So if I have some kind of ability that will leave a frost patch on the ground and then twisters, that would be pretty sick. Freezing everybody. Had a second kid 3 days ago. Congratulations, Mark Schwag. Even less time now for gaming. I know you travel for work and stuff too, so crazy, crazy life you've got going on as well. We are, you know, vastly different, but still both just gamers, you know? I constantly go back and forth between, like, should I hang up all this YouTube stuff? Like, the internet obviously is not what it used to be. 1 million views doesn't pay what it used to pay. Like, content theft is rampant. AI is rampant. I feel like being a creator is just like, why would you even try at this point sometimes? But it's the thing I enjoy most. It's the thing I can get up and do every single day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not tired of it. This channel's 15 years old. I'm not tired of it. I love uploading a new video and seeing if it catches, you know what I mean? And I will say 2025 is the most sober year that I've had since 2013 so far. I have not had a single drink since New Year's, before New Year's. Not that that was the issue, but THC also I've cut way, way back. I've realized now, you know, now that I don't have a safety net of a work from home job or something like that, like it is really all just me here trying to make it, you know, sustainable. So THC just does not help with that, right? It makes you comfortable doing nothing. And I don't need the stress reliever, really, because no one's stressing me out. It's just me just creating stuff. So currently I am, I'll say, clear-minded and goal-oriented more so than last year. Last year I needed, I think, a burnout break. Yeah, my mom asked me just a couple of years ago, she's like, you're still doing that? You know, video game commentating and videos? And I'm like, I'm never going to stop. Like, there's no reason to stop. Even if it pays no money, I just love video games, man. It's blame my dad for giving me a PC at the age of 10, my own PC in my room, you know? There's no going back. More time for watching while holding a kid. If it's fun and you're just doing it for kicks, why stop? And it can profit. I mean, the craziest thing to me, though, is StarCraft 2 in 2010. I used to make $1,200 a month on YouTube in 2010. Now I can't even get $100 a month. You know? It's changed so much, but it's all about effort. It really is. Just there's so many avenues now to make it work, and I'm trying other things. Like TikTok is an anomaly to me, because TikTok you literally can just hop on and yap, and there are professional yappers, you know, who will just talk about the newest episode of their TV show or new CDs that come out. Well, not CDs. I guess no one calls them CDs anymore. They don't call them albums or CDs anymore. I guess they do still call them albums, even though they're not vinyl albums. But yeah, this is basically a giant network that I've built through my many years of working in the industry. I have people I can call on to collab that I haven't, you know. If I put in the effort and they, you know, want to come play games or get interviewed or whatever, like, I feel like I would have so much content. So I did start a second and third TikTok channel just to try different content other than, you know, gaming trailers and skins and whatever and my own highlights, because I've tried that. I've been doing that for years and it has not, you know, really caught on. The interesting thing to me about TikTok is Monster Hunter Wilds here on YouTube. Let's say I got 100,000 views in March. I maybe more, maybe less, but ballpark 100,000 views. I got 1.7 million TikTok views in March, and it net me only about 215 followers. So I'm still only at 600. You need 10,000 to monetize, and it's taken me 5 years to get 600. But the growth is still there. Like, people are still showing up, so there's no reason to stop. You know, the hill only goes up. Experience is only gained and never lost. I've been adding strength with these nodes because I find that I'm getting gear checked quite a lot in Act 2, so I need more strength. But I am starting to find more gear with strength on it, which is hopeful. All right, let's go down into the mine. As someone who doesn't do the whole streaming thing, it feels like it's harder and more like chasing the top game rather than getting to play what you want. Yeah, and the truth is, you can look it up. There are APIs and stuff for Twitch right now. Let's say Teamfight Tactics. Teamfight Tactics just got a new set. But if you look at the Twitch directory, for example, you'll see the same top 5 people, and then it drops off to like 50 viewers or less. No one starting to stream TFT is ever going to stream TFT because they're already world champions. They're already all-day grinders that have the 95% of the, the population there. I like streaming on YouTube more than Twitch now because of just the slight discovery after the fact, right? Someone is going to see this VOD after I'm done streaming today and actually potentially like it, ask questions, follow the channel, etc. Twitch has no opportunity to do that. So if you're trying to make it big on Twitch, you definitely need to chase trends. You have to push drops. You have to push for Amazon Prime drops, things like that. I would much rather have this much more versatile YouTube channel continue to climb. To 100,000, subscribers would be a dream that I somehow still have not achieved. I've actually, if you count subscribers that I've lost over the years who have come and gone, I've definitely crossed 100,000. That's the crazy thing to me. But YouTube obviously will not give you recognition for lost viewership. But yeah, I mean, everything's morphed so much. So I've planted a couple of new sprouts this year just to try different content and see, if I've got one that's entirely me telling stories, and I've got one that's just kind of like an art and music sort of thing that may or may not catch on. I'm not sure yet, but I'm just uploading to both of those every day as well. Short, easy content, nothing too backbreaking. And I know that I have editing chops. I mean, if I want to spend all day on a Huntress guide or something like that, I can do it. The issue is, I'm just not that hardcore of an actual video game player anymore, right? I used to want to be world first. I actually got a couple of server firsts in World of Warcraft rating. I was #1 in the world in Unreal Tournament, Capture the Flag for a week on their official leaderboards. Like Warcraft 3, I was top 100 2v2 with my buddy. I hit, Diamond and Splitgate 1, but Splitgate 2 came out, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Fragpunk is pretty fun, but I only like playing it casually. Marvel Rivals, I'm sure I could hit Master or Grandmaster, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure I could hit a high rank in Marvel Rivals, but I don't care anymore, right? So now my authority, when you're in public speaking, you have pathos, ethos, and logos, right? That's pathos is appealing to people's feelings, emotions. Ethos is your authority. Oops. And my ethos is quickly dropping, right? Because I'm not commentating every week anymore. I'm not trying to be the best Path of Exile 2 Huntress in the world. I'm not trying to win the race to 100 or something like that, right? So I'm not nearly as extreme. And extreme sells, like extreme gets views, So I'm trying to now lean more into the casual mindset of, okay, what do the noobs want to see? The noobs want to see the new skins. They want to see character interactions. They want to see Easter eggs. They want to see map guides. They want more information. They want tips. They don't want, the level 100 build guide because they may never reach level 100, right? They want the how do I get started? And that ends up being way more players than the hardcore elite that I catered to. StarCraft 2, I was casting championship level players. Overwatch, I was casting tournaments all the time. And now, that sort of business doesn't work anymore. There's no YouTube channel that's going to subsist on just commentaries from replays because there's so much live content that people can just go see the world champion play anytime they want. So it's really just a matter of doing some research and playing these games yourself and realizing, like, what is actually making you smile besides winning. And really what makes me smile is just seeing the numbers go up, right? Seeing a comment saying thank you is like crazy satisfying, right? Answering a question. My title is Ask Joshy, right? Yet somehow I've not built a community around asking me questions. Like, so I could easily do that, right? I could easily spin just the channel to... I've made videos in the past called Don't Ask Joshy when I play a new game or a new character, like in League of Legends. There are some old Don't Ask Joshy videos. I could do Joshi Asks. I've already made, you know, the title screen for it and stuff, but it's really just I do need some help with things like graphic design. That is a weak point of mine, right? I know I can do the full communication, the uploads, the posts, whatever, but there are parts that I have yet to master. I feel like if I spent the time, I could even do that. You know, I could even brush up on my Photoshop and whatever. Everything has a tutorial online. There's free versions of everything. Like, the technology is there for anyone who wants to put in the effort, and I just classically have not done that because I thought it's not worth the time, right? I'd rather just have, like, a full-time job doing whatever. I just realized I just got this legendary, and this is my first legendary on this character. It didn't even register to me when I was picking it up. Let's pop back to town real quick and identify this stuff. Let's see what this forge hammer is. So yeah, like this VOD may only get 100 views, but I don't care because 5 of the 100 people may find it very interesting or useful or whatever, have a question answered or whatever. And I'm playing the game anyway. That's the thing. Like I'm already playing this game because I'm enjoying it. So I'm happy to answer questions and communicate with people along the way. All right, we're gonna sell you. This was a good spear, but we are upgraded now. All right, what does this actually do? Adds 13 to 25 physical damage, 12% increased attack speed, causes 50% stun buildup. Always deals crits against, man, very good warrior weapon, but we are not in need of it right now. This is a huge upgrade. Can't wear that because we're not bumping int. We are not using crossbows, and we're not using quarterstaves. That looks like a very good quarterstaff, though. Holy crap. 60% increased fizz damage, adds 7 to 13 fizz damage, plus 3 level to all melee skills, and 8 dex, and stun. What? That is an insane staff. I wish my monk had that leveling up. I'm going to have to absolutely stash this. Okay. That's a nasty rare for Act 2. Okay, we did level up again, or did we just get a skill point? Anyway, I think we're working our way toward Primal Sundering. Seems really good because the area of effect for attacks includes all my twisters and stuff. And stun buildup also seems good because I am stunning them. Projectile and attack speed, I think both of these are worth grabbing. Primal Sundering and Precision Salvo, so we're going to work our way up there. I'm going to add, again, just strength until we need to change it, because I've been gear blocked a couple times. Alright, back we go into the mine. Do-do-do. Oh, also I was really hesitant about trying to grow my TikTok too much because I thought it was going to get banned again, but now we have 75 more days, so it's up to mid-June. Oh, this is a tough boss. Oh my god. What is my fire resist? 3%? Okay. So I guess blind doesn't work against that fire attack. Okay, so we're going to try to freeze her down fast. That worked well. And then we jab, jab, jab. Drink a mana pot. Now she's going to have freeze resist for a short time, so we don't bother freezing again for a sec. You do want to throw some twisters because we get it like a projectile bonus, basically. Oh shit! I can't sit in that for even half a second. All right. Like one global that just screwed me up.
Perhaps that is true. Freeze.
Jesus.
Slow down. It's coming. For the Baradun.
We just have to keep an eye for that flamethrower coming out.
Burn, oppressors.
Wait, why aren't the twisters catching on fire? They're supposed to. Alright, now we try freeze again. Drink a mana pot. Dodge that. Oh my god, one hit with that? Why is she so ridiculous? I don't need any of these skill gems. Can upgrade Spirit Dancer, that's cool. Alright, what gear am I lacking most on? I don't even have an amulet. Yeah, I have pretty standard gear for this. Alright, we just gotta not die.
With your life. Insane? I'll show you insane.
Crazy? I was crazy once. Okay, she's frozen. Oh, she's freezing again. Jab, jab, jab. Fuck, man. I literally looked down. I looked down at my key. Oh my god. What a dumb fight.
She's insane. Insane? Perhaps that is true.
Wait, she still gets a freeze? She's frozen while flaming? That's... what? Why is that allowed?
The king. Sand and steel. She's insane. Insane? I'll show you insane.
Literally?
Breathe it in.
Alright, I'm getting annoyed. It's very obvious how to beat her. I just freaking melt.
I'll show you insane.
Jab, jab, jab. Stay away from that. Stay away from that. How did you hit me, you jerk? I'm gonna freeze her again. Okay, here's crazy swinging lady. Freeze her again. Yay, we got her! Beer, 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 beer. That wasn't hard at all. I don't even care about that stuff.
Winds praise you. 1,000 praise, please take.
Return to the caravan. Holy okay. So Emma Frost can talk to Groot because she can read his mind, and I uploaded a reel to Instagram. It's got 4,100 views in like an hour and 200 plus likes. Let's go, reels. Alright, hooded one, identify me. Well,
I hear you. Browse as long as you like.
don't need
I'll
it.
unburden you.
Oh, we got a 6 skill gem now. Gotta be Twister, right? Well, I use Whirling Slash the most of anything, but Twister... there are more Twisters than Whirling Slashes.
I know what Jack intended. The Halan
Hi,
did
Risu.
that, but there is another.
Sekama Asala.
City of the dead. Let us see. You have your orders.
Use the desert map to go to the Trader's Passage. Oh yeah, there's some strange graphic things that have happened in this patch, and I did crash one time zoning into a town, but that hasn't happened since the first like hour. So we'll chalk that up to update problems.
Finally some shade. I'm sweating like a stuck pig, I am. A front against nature. Batten down the hatches.
I've thought of a build name for this, Twister Sister. Not difficult at all. Not clever. Grand mana flask. Nice. Twisters are quite good in caves because they bounce back.
The wind howls.
Intelligence, nah. We're just a big, dumb, strong lady.
A weapon's only as strong as the hand what wields it.
Skill up. I do want the increased attack radius. Bigger tornadoes.
Submit. A clean kill.
Wait, greater is worse than grand? Okay.
Wind's fury.
Do do do. Two sockets there to salvage.
Who are these lasses then? They have an air of importance.
The traitor Balbal
Take this!
has been sentenced to 1,000 years of suffering as a djinn, bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Marika blood enter her prison before her time is served.
Do do do.
Proof of a prowess!
Is this where I was supposed to go? I skipped Jamin Ra, but I can always go back and kill her when I need to.
Too late to stop the bloodshed. But not too late.
Ah, I
to
remember
avenge
this
the
stretch,
fallen.
okay.
Storm's coming!
Hold them back while I open
There
the
you could
gate.
see the tornadoes picking up the little ice fields. They turned like white. And did a bunch more damage. The fact that everything I do blinds everything is extremely strong.
Open.
Hunting spear, what am I using now? Burnished winged spear? Winged spear is the current tier, so I don't really need a hunter spear.
Continue the assault. Slay them all.
Efficient. Okay, those guys clearly don't care about being blind. Gotta remember that. They changed the layout of this place too, greatly. It used to always be travel to the southeast. Now it's we're going to the northwest. I do appreciate they did change a couple of layouts actually that I've noticed so far. You may call them improved randomness, I guess.
Whipping up a storm!
Man, he freezes so fast, it's insane. What level are we now? 21. I'm an adult! You can't buy me hot dog, man.
The thrill of the hunt!
I'm not a part of this system.
If we can allow the caravan through all 3 gates, my warriors will swarm them under. Onwards! Give these demons no quarter!
Well, I'm not giving them any quarters. I don't even have any quarters. Ooh, what you say? Ooh, that only meant well, well, of course he did. Ooh. Oh, new life flask, I think. Potentially. That one's just strength, so we're not gonna get that. Yeah, see, I want to make my own ice tornadoes. Right now I have to rely on... I'll have to figure out how to make an ice patch. Maybe I have to dip into the sorcerer skills or something. Could be worth. What a horrible spot for these soldiers. All the twisters right in their face.
The final gate is broken! Must continue our advance!
Boss time?
Noxious
God, cut steepest.
How is this possible?
I shall dethrone you, Sekama, and
Holy
lead you
crap.
to the sand.
Okay, he wasn't kidding.
The mannequin will
He can do some damage.
by my hand. I shall dethrone you, Sekama, and leave you to the sand. I shall dethrone you, Sekama, and leave you to the sand.
Damn, that's a big hit.
I tried to seek peace, and the Sekamas
Am I not hitting him?
disgraced me. Dropped in the sand. This time, we choose war.
Ooh, lightning tornadoes!
We shall finish this.
Where are you going? I just got lightning tornadoes.
See how he runs? So king.
Quickly! He calls us
Oh, follow that way? Okay. They changed that up on me too.
This is no natural sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery.
Back to the caravan. We gotta open that sandstorm up. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
We must.
If at first you don't succeed,
Not refund passives. I think you can just control click him. That's what I've been forgetting.
If you are the traitor, I will tell you. Take your time.
Nah.
All right.
Nah. Need move speed on boots. Boots are useless without move speed. 10 to 18 and 1 to 27. It's good, but it's not better.
This to use.
Alright, let's see. That's a good one. Why? The operation could not be completed. But why? Huh? That operation completed. The operation cannot be completed. What the hell? But why?
We would have.
Level 22 required. I can't even use this gem. I'm ahead of myself. Oh, is that why I couldn't use the support gem? No, that wouldn't make any sense. What the frick is going on with that? Why won't that work? That worked. Weird.
Ah, yes. Move swiftly.
All right, now I got a bunch of new locations. So we can split it up. Let's do Mastodon first. Oh, wait, did I stash that? No, I didn't. Let's finish upkeep here. I'll keep this on me for when I level.
Who goes there? No need to rush. I shall put this to Sans guide you.
Damn, a meteor hit. Jesus Christ. Have to watch for that. These guys hit pretty hard. Might need some more life and armor.
Necromancers, eh? That'd explain all the bones.
Jeez. Yeah, actually getting hit sucks. Lightning tornadoes!
Batten down the hatches.
Oh no, I was like, what if I just keep swimming and just keep throwing tornadoes? Will they eventually all die? Whoops. Let's go the other direction since they all came back.
Beyond Titan.
In too deep again here.
The wind howls.
There we go. War Spear. Oh. It's like it's kind of quiet. It's because there's no music.
Launch is on.
Ta-da! But see, that's the tricky part. I want to be doing a bunch of elemental damage. I think that's still correct. Having some elemental resist penetration is valuable no matter what. Even if you're not currently doing all elemental damage. What happened? Okay. Fuck. This place sucks. Oh, I can get my new skill, I realize. No. $52 decks required. I only have 43 decks.
I'll try not to cook it up a second time.
Now I can use it. Alright, we have Glacial Lance. Throw a single piercing lance that leaves icy fragments in its wake. The fragments chill nearby enemies, consumes as much charge as possible to cause the ice fragments created by the projectile to explode outwards after a short duration, peppering enemies with shrapnel. So I'm going to take this and hope that it allows me to do Ice Twisters. And we'll change Spear Throw to Glacial Lance. This might be what we needed. Why aren't these becoming ice tornadoes?
Good as dead.
Another bust there. We'll figure it out.
The eye of the storm.
The Bone Pits. Those are the pits where people bone.
The stink of death hangs heavy here.
Holy, something's hitting me hard. I'm too fat to fit through. Oh, that's not gonna work. You really only want to throw one of those spears, it looks like. Am I out of pots? Oh no, please let me win. I'm not out of pots, what the hell? I'm fine. Kill a lot of stuff there.
Whipping up a storm. Left to reel the odds.
Sun Clan Relic. Quest item. Deedly 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 dee deedly 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 dee. What have we here?
Whipping up a storm.
Oh, this freaking guy is crazy. Alright, kill the Mastodon first. we got some lightning business going on. This looks chaotic as hell, doesn't it?
The eye of the storm. First effect. Now you.
Big freeze buildup. Big, huge freeze buildup. First try, let's go.
There. Now someone can bring you back. Just what I was looking for.
Okay. Done here. That was a fun little fight with the twisters.
Quickly.
Browse as long as you like. As you wish.
The operation could not be completed. Again, it won't let me. That's so strange. It will not let me make Ice Bite for some reason. Or that one. That's so weird. Supported skills have 30% less skill effect duration? Why would I want that? Throw a single piercing fragment duration is 6 seconds. Fragments chill nearby enemies because as friendly charge as possible cause the ice fragments created by the first to explode outward. I don't think I need that. I don't really understand that one, to be honest. I don't know how that would be beneficial unless I was spamming only that, and I'm not doing that. Alright, Keth, I think, is next. Let's go empty our bag.
I hear you. My word, I'll unburden you.
There we go.
Sounds guide you.
Moving on. What level am I now? 22. Bitch, I just got a brand new car. Hose me down at the trailer park.
Finding water in a place like this. Easy job.
Get a
that.
lit like a bonfire.
The weary traveler has reached the end of the path. Welcome to the city of seven waters, whence bounty
Wind,
springs.
Fury.
Oh, these freaking guys.
Our
Take
lush
this.
plains and verdant forests, blessed to feed empires far
Mudmen, living sand.
drink and be fat at your leisure, so long as you take word back to your homeland of the glory of death.
Oh yeah, the beetles zap when they die. Gotta remember that. The venom pit?
Another monstrosity what needs killing.
Oh my god, okay. Two, the same quest item right there. That's common. Unlikely.
Your blood runs cold.
No, she does not care about getting cold. Okay. Let's try this technique. That's not working.
Mind the snakes.
She's taking any damage? How do I get through this like bone shield? Oh, it eventually went down, okay. How do I dodge that? I don't understand that.
The wind howls.
Can you just die?
You're mine.
We did it!
These sands will suffer your poison no longer.
Giant mana flask. Nice. Three skill points available. 1, 2, 3. Floating bricks. So our tornadoes are bigger than ever. The Lost City.
To think this way all along, buried neath the sand.
And I'm dead. I thought that was going to be great. It was not great. Holy. Forgot those guys existed. Oh, this stupid guy.
Gotta be the strangest fucking animal I've ever seen. The wind howls.
Where'd he go? him. I want to kill him.
Nasty little thing. To the victor go the spoils.
He did.
The wind howls.
No. That was dead. Finally.
Kill.
Yikes.
Quit.
2% of damage are taken recouped as life. If I get to a socket on my passive tree, that's not a terrible one.
Fury.
Ah, it's a trap. Leveled up again. Making our way toward this precision salvo.
Nasty little thing.
Actually, I wonder if I imbue... my whirling slash. Support skills deal no elemental damage. I'm thinking, what if I can use... Enemies you parry with a buckler take more attack damage. Oh, so if I block them, then it... interesting. If there's a support gem I can do to just make the whirlwind cold, maybe that's a thing I can do. Do.
Don't let up. That's the one. Put it down.
Wind Fury!
You want it? Here you come. Still cold.
Need mana.
We're wearing it down.
Oh, is he a mana drainer? Yeah.
I've no mana.
Just have to stab him to death.
Don't lose focus.
Are we still fighting?
Spirit calls.
That's bad. I don't have a health pot now.
The spirit still calls.
Shit. Probably finish this dungeon and then call it a stream. FYI.
The spirit calls. Don't give it a chance to recover. Come on now. Let's end this.
Almost a challenge. The Eye of the Storm.
Ooh. Buried shrines. Buried alive.
The spirit needs no such shrines. You should have stayed buried.
Okay. Is this a boss that I'm not remembering? No.
The wind howls.
I don't remember who's down here. Oh, yeah, the essence of water. I do remember. Okay. He's a fiery boy. Jesus. Okay. The swarm reigns supreme. Level up. Perfect. Good. Instantly dead. Alright.
Proof of a prowess!
On this, the meeting place of 7 waters.
Here we
lay
go.
the first stone of our new home. May Kef stand eternal, the heart of peace and prosperity, the bastion of our people.
He holds a new loyalty now.
I was
My king nears.
Freeze build-up's pretty slow on this guy. We're still gonna do it.
Storm's coming!
Embrace corruption.
Oh, what? That's stupid. That was like a global. That was like an impossible. What? Why did it do that?
My king nears. Embrace corruption.
The eye of the storm!
Embrace corruption.
was hitting the wrong button. I was trying to freeze him. He is not freezing. At all. There we go.
Sins of the mother.
Come here. You have ruined my battlefield here, sir. Come to me. I'm probably gonna die. God. Doable. I just wasted too many health pots.
He holds a new loyalty now.
The wind
My
howls.
king nears.
Oh right, it's the braziers that cause the fire to go on the ground.
Sins of the mother.
What in the hell just happened?
Wind's fury.
He died! I did it! I'll just pick up one to sell.
This is it.
Immortal, I follow none. I ask you.
Aye. As you wish.
Ignite the goddess!
Thank you.
I'll not make the journey home like that.
The essence of water is too big.
Your sacrifice won't be forgotten. I swear.
Alright, we'll turn this in and call it a stream. Thank you very much for watching if you got to this point. I appreciate you. Stay tuned for more.
It was a god.
I do want to see if we can do ice, frost, cold. Cold is what we're really at. Cold infusion. So fort attacks gain 25% of damage as extra cold damage. If I put that on Whirling Slash, take this one out. And do cold infusion. To my Whirling Slash. 10 intelligence required, current intelligence 7. Are you joking?
Quickly.
Not wrong with a new approach.
Is it gonna break any of my gear? No, okay. That's why it wouldn't let me carve it? It's because it required 10 int that I didn't have? It didn't say that anywhere that I could tell. That was weird. Anyway. Let's see if this works. The way I hope it does. Just go somewhere like Keth. What level did we get to? 25. All right.
The eye of the storm.
Okay, it is still not making it a frost whirlwind, so it is doing some freeze buildup though, which is interesting. Yeah, we'll have to mess with that a bit more. Maybe the twisters themselves could use some cold damage, but then they can't do lightning and fire, so that's interesting. Alright, that's going to be it for the stream right now. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll be back later on with more Path of Exile, or Monster Hunter Wilds, or TFT. Lots of good games.